This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road when the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road, the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Oh, my heart. Staring up right to the ceiling, eyes wide open while I'm dreaming about a place that's far away but feels so close. It feels so close, yeah. I've been trying to find a meaning for the things that I believed in, but it always took me back right to the start, right where you are, yeah. And 1,000 miles just ain't that far when you're with me. Can't you see what I see? So far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road when the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road, the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Oh, my heart. I'm stuck in fleeting moments, but if I'm being honest, you're still the only thing that matters in my life. Oh, in my life, hey. And even though I'm far away now, our bond will never break in somehow. The way I feel will never fade, it stays the same, we never change it. And 1,000 miles just ain't that far when you're with me. Can't you see what I see? So far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road when the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road, the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road when the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Far away from home, but you're in my mind. Everywhere I go, you're by my side. Take me for that road, the stars align. This isn't just a feeling, home is where your heart is. Oh, my heart.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Back and forth with the bullshit. I know I said it before, I don't mean it. It's been a while since I had your attention, so it might hurt to hit it. Dreams we had don't ever fall away. We can't leave them if we stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Oh, yeah, yeah.
begun. I'm saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I should it right. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Tells me to stop feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes cause my heart goes oh my God, can't believe what I've become. I'm thinking things I shouldn't think, singing songs I've never sung. Oh my God, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Tells me to stop feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes cause my heart goes but my heart goes cause my heart goes my head and my heart, my head and my heart, I can tell them apart. My head tells me to run, but I can't. Cause my heart goes cause my heart goes oh my God, this feeling's just begun. Saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I should've run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes
passing every red light. I know I'm in over my head, a rebel and I don't hide. Remember all the words that you said. Even if the love was hurting, I'll be yours, I'll be yours again. I can feel that fire's burning, give me more. So tell me, would you feel my love? 'Cause I can't ever get enough. So tell me, would you feel my love? Yeah, I can never leave 'cause I need it, that feeling. Let me feel your love. You can make me let go, forget about the world for a while. You had me at hello, I'm drowning in the blue of your eyes. Even if the love was hurting, I'll be yours, I'll be yours again. I can feel that fire's burning, give me more. So tell me, would you feel my love? 'Cause I can't ever get enough. So tell me, would you feel my love? Yeah, I can never leave 'cause I need it, that feeling.
is precious. I'm counting down the seconds. I can feel you on my skin. I go in this direction. I'm sorry that yours is different, and it's tearing me up within. I can't keep moving back and forth. I go my way, you go yours. Lost in the middle of it all. Will things be the same when I come back? Don't forget you told me that you'll always pick up when I go. I take a love to go. It's everywhere I go, you'll be my home. I take a love to go. No matter where I go, you'll be my home. I take a love to go. Have to deal with the tears. Feel the radiation of my feelings. I can give them a meaning, but I know that you're worth the risk. You can't keep moving back and forth. I go my way, you go yours. Lost in the middle of it all. Will things be the same when I come back? Don't forget you told me that you'll always pick up when I go. I take a love to go. It's everywhere I go, you'll be my home. I take a love to go. No matter where I go, you'll be my home. I take a love to go.
Baby got them open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side, pushing fat rise, but no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, she's on when she's got the habit. Baby, you're a perfect 10, I wanna get in. Can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it, 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 work it. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. Bag it up. Yeah. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. Knowledge by the pound, but baby never act wild. Very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Herbs the word, spins the verb. Lovers it curves so frequent to her. Rolling with the fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You've gotta pay to play just to show the bank man look your way. I like the way you work it, Trump tight all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, maybe in time, baby I'll get you with my ride. Girl, you got it going on. I like the way you work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. I like the way you work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. I like the way you work, 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 work. I like the way you work it, work it, work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity.
your heart, open up. Cheers to love, broken wild, leaving you lost and scarred. You've been lonely, just like me, and just nothing but a dream. Come here, darling, take my hand. We'll pull through, you and me. 'Cause two hearts are better than one. Pull me closer, hold me like we're gonna die young. It's almost over, kiss me now before we say goodbye. Two hearts are better than one. Two hearts are better than one. Future's lost, so it seems. Only now carries me. Past is gone with the wind, like unkept promises. But we still got tonight till the light wakes us up. Come here, darling, let's stay out till the morning, you and I. 'Cause two hearts are better than one. Pull me closer, hold me like we're gonna die young. It's almost over, kiss me now before we say goodbye. Two hearts are better than one. Two hearts are better than one. Two hearts are better than one. Pull me closer, hold me like we're gonna die young. It's almost over, kiss me now before we say goodbye. 'Cause two hearts are better than one. Two hearts are better than one. Two hearts are better than one. 'Cause two hearts are better than one. Pull me closer, hold me like we're gonna die young. It's almost over, kiss me now before we say goodbye. Two hearts are better than one. Two hearts are better than one.
Somebody sang Nini a sonda Ni kami sange gani mitu Mi pa mi cha andu mi pa hoya Somebody sang Nini a sonda baby sana Ni kami sange gani mitu Mi pa mi cha andu mi pa hoya
I'll keep it secret. Oh my, I'll keep it hush if we do something dumb tonight. So many reasons. Oh my, we should know better. Not talk about sex, but I don't wanna stop it. No, if I'm being honest. Whoa, I've been thinking about you every night, every day. I can tell your body feel the same. Put our hands in places we don't want them to know. Come and meet me where the lights are low. I've been thinking about you every night, every day. I can tell your body feel the same. Put our hands in places we don't want them to know. Come and meet me where the lights are low. She said let's do this. Oh my, a little less talking, a little more lips on my. Let's get into it. Oh my, I know I said let's not end up in bed, but I don't wanna stop it. No, if I'm being honest. Whoa, I've been thinking about you every night, every day. I can tell your body feel the same. Put our hands in places we don't want them to know. Come and meet me where the lights are low. I've been thinking about you every night, every day. I can tell your body feel the same. Put our hands in places we don't want them to know. Come and meet me where the lights are low. Na 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 Come and meet me where the lights are low. Come and meet me where the lights are low.
It's right here in the bed. No lights, won't turn it off. Won't let me sleep just yet. I know. It's right here in the shower. Water won't take it off. Don't wanna leave just yet. I know. And ooh, hate is what happens with leftover love, and it's right here. Rip my heart out in the fallout, killing me right now. But I'd rather feel something than be numb. I'd rather feel something. Run right through it, right into it. No, it ain't easy, but I'd rather feel something than be numb. I'd rather feel something. I go. And ooh, pain is what happens with leftover love, and it's right here. Rip my heart out in the fallout, killing me right now. But I'd rather feel something than be numb. I'd rather feel something. Run right through it, right into it. No, it ain't easy, but I'd rather feel something than be numb. I'd rather feel something. Rip my heart out in the fallout, killing me right now. But I'd rather feel something than be numb. I'd rather feel something.
Celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here, and look where we are. We are in one of the, I think, most brilliant pubs of Tilburg. I don't know, it's a discotheque or pub. What do you think, Cici?
It's both. Disco,
It's
both.
both. It's both, right? And well, I haven't been here for at least a year. I think it's the same for you guys.
Same, back in December 2019.
Yes, and they just told me that we don't even have beer on the tap right now. So that's
Too
that's
bad.
that's
Probably
a
for the
bummer.
best right now, but
Yeah. So I have Eveline with me and Cici. You both are studying at Tilburg University. My name is Jerry. I will be your host this afternoon. And we will talk about studying at Tilburg University, at TISEM, of course, the economic faculty of Tilburg University. We will talk about Tilburg, about student life. And we do that in a very interactive format. And it's great that you guys are joining us this afternoon. But first, very important, you girls are joining me. I never thought I would be behind the bar presenting a quiz. But Eveline, if I'm not mistaken, you are doing your master's right
Yes,
now, right?
I am,
What
yeah.
master program are you following?
marketing analytics,
Marketing analytics. And
Yes.
what bachelor program did you follow?
business economics.
Business economics. And you're now working on your thesis then? Or is it 2-year
No,
program?
I just started in February.
Okay,
so-
you just started, so there's
Yeah.
still some work to do.
Yeah.
And you were always part of MAK, because
Yes.
MAK is like organizing this. Can you
Yeah.
tell us in 2-3 sentences what MAK does?
Yeah. It's kind of difficult, but it's like an organization from the university. But it's there are all students part of it, so it's like everything is organized by students for students, like this day, but also introduction activities. And also we are like a close group of friends, with around 30 people, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's.
So it's also like your friends
Yes,
are all
yes.
in MAK. And Cici is one of your friends?
Well, we
From
just
now
met,
on.
but
You
from
just
now
met.
on, yeah.
From now on, and you are from Italy. You're one of our international students.
Exactly.
And you've been studying here for 1.5 years now?
For 1.5 years, yeah.
What
so,
program?
International Business Administration.
Cool.
So I'm in my halfway through my second year. Hopefully next year I will graduate.
Yeah.
And so I'm from Milano in Italy. And
But it means that you have been here in Tilburg, I think 3 or 4 months, and then lockdown, and then a year
so
lockdown.
I was here, for like 5 months, 5 solid months. Then, of course, in March, everything finished. So I had to go back to Italy. But I came back here in August because I was like, okay, let's give it another chance. Maybe I get the chance to live the Tilburg life. And yeah, I kind of did, honestly.
Yeah, but you told me already, okay, it's not the best, but it's okay for
It's-
now. Even in lockdown,
even in
it's
lockdown,
nice.
it's fun. Honestly.
Well, good to have you both. We're going to play the quiz as well, so you will be my 2 live contestants, but everyone online can join us via the following page, and you will see that on your screen right now, sfad.joinlive.tv. So you take out your mobile phone or you open an extra web browser, and then you go to sfad.joinlive.tv, and there you can log in with your name, of course, and with a nice selfie. We love selfies here in
Yes.
Tilburg. And SFAD is, of course, Student for a Day, right?
Yes.
Because that's what today is all about. So take out your mobile phones or open an extra tab in your web browser and go to sfad.joinlive.tv, because we can win prizes. Did you know?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't.
You can actually win a really nice gift card for the Dolores Maze in Tilburg. Have you been in the
Ooh,
Dolores
nice.
Maze?
Yes,
Can you
very
tell us in
nice.
2-3 sentences what it is,
Very
the Dolores
nice.
Maze?
I actually been to the terrace, so
Yeah?
up on the top. And
Oh, you didn't go
they-
into the maze?
No, I didn't go
You were
into
just
the
there
maze.
for the drinks?
Yeah, exactly,
typically.
last year.
Have you been in the maze?
No, but I've heard great stories about it.
Yeah, it's lovely, but it's a little bit, maybe it's for a student a little bit expensive to go in the maze, but like an art project that is
Yeah.
in Berlin and in Tilburg, and then you can have like a really cool experience over there. Let's have a look, because I see already many people logging in, sfad.joinlive.tv, to join the quiz, and we will start with the test question. But first, I need to tell you guys that if you have any questions on Tilburg, you can ask them, of course, but not right now. After the quiz, you can ask them. We have a special sessions on the platform where students are ready at 3 o'clock to answer all your questions. If you have any technical issues, you can ask them in the chat right now, of course. All right, are you guys ready for the quiz?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Shall we start with
Ready.
like maybe a little test question? Just to see who is joining us, what's happening. So let's have a look first on who is joining us. Look, it's Christina. I don't know where she's from, but she's here. And George and Frodo and Sebas, looking really nice there, Sebas, and Liv and Anouk. Look at that, really nice to have them all with us. If you go to the live tab on the mobile page, so on sfad.joinlive.tv, we will have one question for you, and I think this is a really interesting one. Where are you watching from? And you can place your selfie or the picture you took on this beautiful world map. So look at that. We see people from the Netherlands, we see people from Spain, I think somebody from Italy,
Perhaps.
Russia,
Perhaps Italy.
India. Look at that. Oh, somebody from Indonesia. India. Somebody is taking a cruise. Really lovely. But many people from Europe joining us. Very good. Let's do like a small COVID test right now, if we can collaborate worldwide, because I love that so many internationals are watching right now. Let's all go to Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go all to Australia, because I think in Australia they don't have like any COVID rules anymore, so we can group together, go to a bar. Let's all go to Australia. Look at that. We can have a party in Australia. It's lovely. And the good thing is that it's working, right?
Yes.
That's the most important part. So, without further ado, let's start with the quiz. And before we do that, one more question to you guys, actually, because they don't know it yet. Describe Tilburg in one word. Cici.
It's very tricky. I'd say like vibrant. It's adjective, but vibrant.
Vibrant. What makes it a vibrant city?
It's because it's full of activities, and there are also a lot of internationals. So there's always many different things to do that you can choose literally whatever activity and you will have fun. It's always cool to hang out with new people you meet around the city. It's vibrant, yeah. It's vibrant.
Yeah, I want to pick a Dutch word.
You want to pick a Dutch word? Oh no, I know which one you're going to pick.
Gezellig.
Gezellig. But we have to explain what gezellig means. It's really
you don't
hard
have
to explain.
like, you don't have an exact translation, I think. But it's like fun, cozy, something in between. I think. Yeah.
So it's gezellig.
Yeah.
It's gezellig and vibrant.
Yeah.
And I see that many people said diversity, joyful, great, but also some people don't know yet because they haven't been here yet, I think. And that's why we do this quiz, of course, to make sure that they get a little bit to know of the university and of Tilburg. Okay, we're going to start. We talked about the prize. We're just going to start with the first question. And I will first ask the question, then people can respond at home. They don't have enough time to Google. I will close it after 10 seconds, and we're going to talk about the question and the answers, of course. So, first of all, the introduction week, the top week. How many people attend the introduction week generally? And the people at home have 4 options: 1,000 to 1,500, 2,000 to 2,500, 2,500 to 3,000, or 3,500 to 4,000. Did you join the top week, Cici, years ago?
I did. Amazing. Very
what made it amazing?
The vibe is because everybody is so hyped, and you know, you're starting your student life, so you're super excited, and everybody is in the mood to party a lot. So yeah, it's like group thing.
And Eveline, it's a full week, right? It's like 5 days in which you get to know your new students, your new friends, maybe. You are studying here for 4 or 5 years, I think now. What do you remember after all these years of the top week?
Yeah, so much fun it was. Like I still have friends that I met during the top week. But also the most amazing part was the beer cantus, like in the middle of the week.
The beer cantus,
The largest one in Brabant, I believe, or
in Europe
even.
Nice.
I loved it.
Really cool. Let's have a look. How many people do you think that join the top week?
A lot.
A lot. How many?
So I think like, what was the last answer? Like
3,000. 3,000.
Yes.
3,700. Which means that only 19% of the people knew. I know it's guessing, ladies and gentlemen. I know that you're just guessing. But, well, 19% got 1 point. That's a good start, right? They go for the Dolores thing, of course. So the top week, we can both recommend it, right?
Yes.
You would say join it. When you come to study in Tilburg, join it. And it's not only fun, right? It's also like getting to know the study program a bit. And
exactly.
There's a little bit content as well. But the main part is fun.
Yeah, and then you get to know so many people. So many people.
Exactly. Lovely. Okay, let's go to the second question. How many student organizations can you join as a Tilburg University student? Let's first start on student organizations. Why are they here? Eveline.
To help students. And
to help students.
Yeah, and also for fun, of course, yes.
So it's fun and help.
Yeah, but yeah, depends. You also have sports associations, I believe. So yeah, there's something for everyone. Like,
It's mostly, no, it's half fun, half responsibilities, you know?
true. Yeah, yeah.
It's
something
half
in
fun.
between.
You can also
Exactly.
learn a lot. Yeah.
But there's also like, you know, you have the really informal ones, I think.
Yeah.
You also have like, you know, the student, how do you call it? The fraternity?
Association?
No, it's not the fraternity. Like the, how do you call it? The Olof and the
Yeah.
Plato and the what?
Yeah, like sorority and fraternities.
Yeah, sorority and
so
fraternities,
Those,
yeah.
maybe are party, disco,
Party,
disco.
and this is a little bit more, you know.
Exactly. And then there's MAK that does tutorship, you know? So
Yeah.
it's, it
Yeah.
depends on what you're looking for.
But there are many options, of course, right?
yeah.
You both joined MAK, I think.
No, I didn't join MAK, but I was in ISN last year,
Oh, yeah,
which
of
is like
course.
the international one.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. It was only internationals, so.
Good. And you joined MAK.
Yes.
And did you join any others as well? Because you can join
no.
as many as you like,
Yes,
I think,
that's
right?
yeah. But no, I know it was MAK only for me. Yeah.
MAK only for you. You were totally satisfied
Yes.
with only MAK. Well, let's have a look. How many do you guys think that there are? How many student associations do we have?
I've had this
30?
question before, so I'm kind of
You
biased.
should know it.
I
You
know,
should
I
know it.
already forgot 30?
like-
30?
It's 79.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
79. And most of the viewers were right, so that's well done. And after this session, many students of the different associations are there to answer all your questions.
Yes.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
They're the active students, right? Really nice.
yeah.
Let's go a little bit more into the population of Tilburg University. So we talked already about how many different study associations are there, but now we go into depth in who is actually studying at Tilburg University. Is it an international university?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, quite.
It's
Yeah.
not only Cici. It's not like she's walking on campus and says, oh, it's the Italian girl, yes.
No. Yeah, well, in my bachelor it was because my bachelor was in Dutch, but
Yeah.
no, there are like internationals everywhere.
And how's it for you? Because you do international business administration?
Yeah, you
What's
would
the-
never say international business. There are a lot of internationals.
Of
actually,
course,
yeah.
but how is the division? How is
I'd
it 50-50?
say like 50-50,
Oh, wow,
something like
that's
that,
really a
which
lot.
is pretty good, honestly.
And
It's
many
pretty good.
students do international business administration?
Yeah, I think last year it was like when I joined in first year it was like 500 students.
Oh, right.
So that's a lot. Then of course as the years go by, maybe some other people take different paths. But yeah, a lot of internationals.
And many different nationalities?
A lot
like
from
totally
all over
mixed.
the place, all over the place.
And
Actually.
how do you, because you come from an Italian system, of course, how do you like the Dutch environment, educational environment?
Education system. Actually, I like it a lot. Of course, it's very different from the Italian one.
Yeah.
But you get to adapt pretty easily, honestly. I didn't struggle that much. And yeah, and also I have like Dutch friends that helped me throughout my path in university. So yeah, it was pretty easy to get on track and stuff. Yeah.
And you said, well, in my bachelor it was in Dutch, so not
Yeah.
many international students. How is
Yeah.
that right now for your masters?
Well, it's like, yeah, I started my master's during COVID, so I haven't met a lot of students in person, but looking at the Zoom sessions and like the last names of everyone, I think there are a lot, like 30% or something.
Okay, wow. And do you
Yeah.
like to work with the international students as well?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's something else. Like,
It's like new culture?
Yeah.
And what do you notice?
Well, it's good for my English.
Yeah.
also. But like I had a meeting with for a group assignment last week, and I was talking to someone from France. And he was showing like how the mountains looked from outside his
wow.
window via Zoom, which was really fun. So yeah,
But I remember I did, in the beginning of this year, I did like the top week quiz, and we even had participants from Australia who were not yet in the Netherlands, but who were joining at 3 a.m. or something this quiz. So they put on an alarm clock to join us at 3 a.m. I really loved it that they were so
dedication.
well dedicated and involved, of course. But let's ask a question to the viewers. What's the ratio between international and Dutch students that attend our university? So, for how many Dutch students do we have? One international student. You already said at IBA it's one-on-one, right? It's 50-50, so
50-50, yeah.
you said it's 3-7.
Yeah.
But how is it for the total university? That's an interesting thing. How many students do we have? Do we know?
No clue. 30K.
No clue.
30K,
I-
I'd say. 30K.
No, way less.
No,
No, 19,000, I
For
believe.
real?
Yeah,
like,
it's 18 or 19,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But
Yeah, but
still
you,
growing
you
though.
have the feeling that you met 30,000 students already. Let's have a look what people think online, and they say 1 on 5, 1 on 6, 1 on 8. Nobody guessed 1 on 10, but it is 1 on 6. So, pretty nice,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I always love it when I walk through the city center, that I hear all these languages, especially the Spanish. I'm sorry, the Spanish, but you guys are everywhere. I don't know where they are, but you hear the Spanish going really fast, right?
Yeah.
It's really lovely to see
Yeah.
all these nationalities in our beautiful city. Because Tilburg is quite a small city, right?
Yeah, yeah. It feels more like a village than a.
Than actual city.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
small.
and how is like, if you look at how many students live in Tilburg compared to the normal population, the non-studying population?
A lot,
A lot of
actually,
students,
a lot.
yes.
Even if you like gather around the center, you'll
Students
see that it's like
everywhere,
only
yeah.
young people. Yeah, honestly.
And also, if it's sunny outside, like the whole sport park, like
Yeah,
it's
of course.
full with
Yeah,
students.
We're going to
Right.
talk about the sport park later on, because that's like one of the hot spots of Tilburg right now, if I'm not mistaken. But and that's maybe good to know. Like, we don't only have this university, of course, right? We also have 2 universities of applied science in Tilburg and many other educations. So there are many young people. I once heard that almost 10% of the population in Tilburg is a student, which is really high.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
No, but
Yeah.
there are like 250,000 people living in Tilburg and 25,000 students. So
Crazy.
there you are with your 30K. You were just like taking everyone in
I
there.
was testing you. I was saying 30K compared with all the other universities.
No, you
Yeah.
were not. You were not. So the good thing is, at Tilburg University, you also have a language center, right?
Yeah.
So you can learn new languages. Are you learning Dutch?
We're testing you right
not
now.
really. Some words, okay.
Some words, but you're not following a course.
I'm not following the course.
Did you ever follow a language course? No,
No.
but you can actually follow a language course, and you have many options. You can do the 2 for free. So the third one you have to pay for, but you can, for example, learn Dutch and Chinese or Italian maybe. And there are many languages you can learn, and that's all about the next question. Because which of the following languages can't you follow? So is one of these languages that you cannot follow at the language center at Tilburg University? Is it Japanese, Russian, Arabic, or Spanish? Eveline, if you had to choose one, which one would you like to learn?
Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Why?
I know. It's like
You
you
want,
said.
you
it's
want
like
to hear what they are saying in the streets, right? Yeah, probably.
Exactly. No,
Listen.
I just it's like it's so fluent. Like love it.
That's really cool. And you? Which one would you like? Yeah, you want to learn
Japan.
Dutch, of course.
Yeah.
No.
No, Japanese actually is very cool. Very cool. But it's hard as hell. So.
And it's hard. And Japanese is actually exactly the only one that you cannot learn
you
at
see,
the
too
language center.
Too
You went to the wrong university.
You went to the wrong one. No, but Japanese, I don't know why, but Russian, Arabic, Spanish,
Yeah.
I would say that Spanish is maybe the easiest for Dutch people to
How
learn.
come
Yeah?
nobody wants to learn Spanish?
No, but,
Yeah.
but everybody understood that you can learn Spanish,
Right,
of course.
sorry.
No.
I was thinking
You are
about the
making
Japanese.
sure that I'm really
testing you
focused.
again, exactly.
Let's go to the 5th question, and then we are ready for like an interim score to see who is winning. Let's go to how many different countries can you go on exchange as a Tilburg University student? So you come from what university in? Oh no, you just.
no, yeah. I just started
You
here.
are a Tilburg
I am
University
in
student,
Tilburg
of course.
Uni,
You're not
yeah.
like on an exchange. You study your program over here, of course.
Exactly, yeah. But
But do you want to go on exchange next year? Then?
I will do an internship, but I was looking through the exchange possibilities, and there are many universities. Many options. Even like this year, it was a bit less because some universities didn't allow exchange students because of Corona. But I heard last year there were many options, way more. So it's cool.
Eveline, did you go on exchange?
No.
No, you didn't?
No.
I went, and I was like a long time ago, 2008. I'm an old guy already. And I studied in Norway. It was beautiful.
Norway.
Norway, you know
So
Norway?
pretty, yeah.
Have you been there?
No, I haven't.
How do you
but-
know that it's pretty then?
Well, I've seen pictures.
You've seen pictures? Well, I have a lot of pictures, but I really loved it. It's really good to do an exchange. And I think
nice.
for you, of course, because you come from Italy, you already have a little bit of this international experience.
This kind of an
and you still need to go. It's good for you. But we can go to 57 countries.
It's a lot.
And to 453 different universities. So it means you can go everywhere. And I had a lot of friends who went to China or to Australia, which is really popular, but many universities also in Europe, of course, or to the USA. So there's so many options.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy.
It's also good to see how many exchange students are coming this way, right? So it's like a really nice balance of people coming in and people leaving, and especially for a program like International Business Administration.
Exactly, and also like Tilburg University has so many connections with so many like partnerships with other universities. So say like in Milano, it has a partnership with Bocconi University.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of people from Bocconi coming here and at Tilburg going to Bocconi.
And are you
so
also like a mentor to them? That when they come here, that you say, yes, I'm the Italian girl here in Tilburg. I will show you around.
If I can, I mean, yes.
No, but
sure.
with ESN, you said I was part of ESN. Of course, you have like this mentorship program, right?
Yeah. There is a mentorship program which I didn't join,
No.
but as soon as I see like a Italian kid walking around, I'm like, did you just join? Then I try to show them around as much as possible because.
And how's that for you? Because you're studying here for 3 years. Are you more connected to the Dutch students or more to the exchange students?
Perhaps international students in general, because with Dutch students, I do have this kind of relationship, but with internationals it's better because we have the same background. You know? We both come from like different countries, we both had to adapt to a new country, new culture, etc.
You already have a connection. Like,
exactly, we have a connection, it's way easier to communicate. It's not like with Dutch people, I don't have friends.
Like us.
No,
She
I
doesn't like
do.
Dutch people.
Exactly, I do. But with internationals, it's just easier.
Okay, and for you, do you have many international friends?
Well, yeah, I just I did a Dutch study.
Of course,
so
but now you are in your masters. You have 30% of international students.
I haven't met.
You have the French guy showing you the mountains.
Okay, that's true, but I just met him last week. So maybe at the end of the
he
semester,
will become a friend.
yes.
Probably. No, but I can imagine, right? It's always easy to be in your own group, but there are lots of options to mix. I think, right?
Yeah,
so
a lot.
You have like in IBA, you have certain courses where it's. Well, you have to mix with different.
You can't like stay in a group with just like say like for me Italians, they really mix it up in order to make it as international as possible.
Yeah, of course. With international business administration, you need to mix.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, that's the point.
You need to learn, of course.
Exactly.
Of course. Well, let's have a first look at the interim score. So they could score 5 points until now. We had also a lot of mistakes. Let's see how they are doing. If we have one who has still a perfect result, let's have a look. We have Fabian. Look at that, Fabian. He didn't make a mistake yet. Fabian, stay on strong there. And look at Sebas with only one mistake. And then we have Christiana, Liv, Elke, Anja, Sadia with 3 points. So they're all close together still. And we have 8 more questions. So let's see if Fabian is still on top at the end of our game. So we talked about the population of Tilburg University. We talked about the things you can do, the exchange possibilities. I would say let's have a look at the campus of Tilburg University. So let's zoom in a bit there. And we want to show you a bit of our beautiful campus with a video of the newest building at our campus called Cube.
The Cube building is the newest building on our green campus. This building owns the biggest lecture room of Tilburg University. During your student career, you will definitely have a lecture or event in this lecture room. Within Cube 01, there is room for over 600 students, but the lecture room can be divided by a big screen in the middle. Furthermore, this building has 2 big lecture rooms where you can work on an exam. There is room for over 150 students who can make an exam all together on the computer. The most relevant thing to know about the Cube building for you as a student are the study places. You can work on an assignment with your group in the middle, or you can reserve one of the rooms that are located at both sides of the building. Here you can work alone or together with co-students. There's always enough space in this building. And are you in for a break? Then the restaurant is just around the corner.
Cici, have you been there at the Cube building?
Yeah, I go there often. Well, I used to.
You
but
used to go
I
there
used
often?
to, yeah.
You like it?
I love it. It's the best building on campus for sure.
Why?
And because it's new, first of all, so
It
everything's
smells
very
nice,
exactly. And then there is a lot of space to study. You can go either on there's a big room with shared tables where you can study with other people, or there are the separate rooms, individual rooms where you can study on your own. So those are super nice. And it is, there's a lot of light because there are huge windows. So it's very nice. I feel like, I don't know, it's very cool. It's a very cool place, yeah.
And I've learned that they are still expanding the campus, right? So we are still building new stuff right now. You know what's coming up?
I've heard there's coming a new building on a parking lot somewhere.
Yeah.
Very good.
Next to the Cube. Or,
Also at Cube, there is this amazing bar, deli restaurant.
Oh yeah, they have
so good. They have the best paninis.
Sandwiches,
it's very
yes.
good.
They have the
Just
best
came to my
And
mind.
the best paninis in the world.
Exactly.
Oh. And from an Italian, that's meaning something, right?
Yeah,
Because panini is an
it's very
Italian
important, yeah.
innovation. So, if we talk about your favorite spots on campus, what's your favorite spot on campus?
Already, the mock room, of course.
The MAK room, yes.
But I think, it's you have some fields with grass where you can chill outside or work outside if you want. So I think that's part of my favorite spots. Yeah.
Also, the forest behind campus
Yes,
is very
you can
cool.
always take a walk.
Yeah,
It's really
I
nice.
love that. I love that. It's very You go after the exam, you're like, I have to relax for a second.
Let
You go to the
go.
forest. It's very nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
We have some other favorite spots on campus that I love, at least. Let's have a look at them. And the first one I want to show to everybody is the library.
Welcome to the library of Tilburg University, the perfect place to study along with other students. At the first floor of the library, you can find all facilities you need. You can study alone or work on an assignment along with your team of students. On this floor, you can talk with each other, but upstairs you have to be quiet. Let us have a look. Here, at the first floor, you can find many more study places. However, here you have to work in silence. You can find places with a computer, but also places where you can study with your own laptop or study books. You can reserve a computer via the website of the university. Furthermore, you can find many books at this floor, which you can borrow. In for a break? At the first floor, you can find the study cafe. Here you can have a small break with your other students. At the ground floor, you can find even more study places, where you can study based on first come, first serve.
The library.
So beautiful.
No, you are just saying that everything is beautiful
You
now.
come from Milano, you call our buildings beautiful.
No, but for real, if there's one thing I love, my favorite part about Tilburg is the campus. Because for real, how pretty is the campus? I don't know any other universities, or at least in Italy, that have a campus that is this beautiful, honestly. I'm being completely honest, it's beautiful.
So nice that she's saying that, right? Yeah. But that's also because we have to talk about the library before we go about the beautiful campus, because we have a video about that as well.
Yeah.
But the library, it's the place to study, right? Especially in the exam period. So you go there often? Or?
Yeah, just last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday,
Yes.
and then how is it right now? You have to book a table, I think.
Yeah,
and you can
like
stay there only for
like
X
a week in
hours.
advance or something,
Yeah.
and then it's only open until 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then, but it's really it's more quiet than it was before, so it's chill.
There are less people now
Yeah.
than before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are also many computers that you can use, and there's many possibilities to
Yes.
study at the library, of course. You were already talking about the beautiful campus.
Yeah.
And when I think of Tilburg University as a campus, then there are two things that stand out to me. First of all, it's small. You know, it's in one place in the city.
Exactly.
It's over there, and there you have everything. And the second thing is that it's really green.
Exactly.
It's located next to a forest. Did you guys know that there actually was a zoo in the forest a long time ago? Well, this is an
What?
This is like it should have been a pop quiz question. There was
for
a
real?
zoo in the forest. And do you know the story or not?
No, yeah.
The Siberian chipmunk. Do you
Oh,
know the
yes,
Siberian
I've
chipmunk?
heard that one.
I heard it's crazy.
Yeah, they escaped when they stopped with the zoo, and now the forest is the only place in, I
Yeah.
think, all of Western Europe where you can find this Siberian chipmunk living in the
Yeah.
wild.
Well, we organize an introduction day
Yeah.
on the field besides the forest, and which is like it's huge, like for like more than 1,000 students, I believe. And then 1 year it almost couldn't go through because there was that chipmunk.
What?
Really?
For
Yeah.
real?
But it was all fine in the end, but it was tricky.
But it's a beautiful forest, and
Yeah.
I always loved that when I was studying at Tilburg University to go for a walk in between lectures and stuff.
Exactly.
It's really nice. Yeah. Let's have a look at the forest and the campus.
As you might or might not know, the campus has lots of green around, lots of places to study and take a break. But if you really want to take a break, the forest is also close by.
We are here at the Waramba Bos in Tilburg, and here you can get your really delicious coffee to go. Take your coffee to go and walk around the forest. If you're quiet enough and lucky enough, you might even hear some chipmunks.
Yes, and let's make sure that everybody understands that the forest is a little bit greener now, right? Because this was these videos were shot a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
but now it's a little bit more
Yeah.
nice with the green. And I told you there were Siberian chipmunks. I wasn't lying. I know these facts. I know these facts. Okay, so we were talking about campus, and then we're going a little bit back into studying, of course. So they have seen lovely campus outside the city. It's green. It's nice. Easy to get there. And then when you're there, you start studying, of course. And the first question I have for you guys and for the people at home, of course, is how many lecture hours do you each week have on average? And don't give the answer yet, because when you are telling them, then they will be
then
influenced,
biased,
of course.
okay.
So, yeah, they will be biased. Exactly. So let's first give them a chance to answer the question, how many lecture hours per week do students of Tilburg University have on average? And then we will discuss them. And I will close it, otherwise they're still waiting for you guys to give them. So let's give them 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's see what they answered. They said 18 on average, the most said. How is it for you? Because you're in your masters. Is it more or less than in your bachelor's?
Lectures, I think less right now.
Less
Yeah.
lectures, but more studying, I
Yes.
feel, right? Yeah.
More.
Okay. And for you, how many hours do you have lectures a week?
Also way less than 18 because midterms have just passed,
Ah,
so
of
we have
course.
less courses.
Yeah.
So it's going to be around like 10 hours, I'd say. 10, 12 hours, yeah.
And how much time do you spend on your studies each week? But because it's not only lectures, right?
Yeah,
And
it's more individual studying actually than
Yeah.
lectures. Say on a daily average 4 hours.
But we have to say she's a really smart Italian
Exactly.
girl, right?
I'm
She doesn't need many
Yeah. I'm very depends on the period. Right now
course.
I'm very chill.
Yeah,
I take days off. It's study when there is exam session.
it's more than 40
Yeah,
hours
it's
a
More
week.
than
Yeah.
4 hours.
Exactly, yeah. So
Way
it
more.
levels out somewhere, of course.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what we have to say is that, on general, we say it's a 40-hour week, right?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
a studying week, and if you're really smart, or you can plan really good, then you can do a job, or you can work at a study association, or you do some other stuff. You have enough free time, but it
Yeah.
is a full-time study that
Yeah.
you do here, right?
Yeah, but it's really flexible. Like,
Yeah,
if you want to do something in the weekend.
do your
or-
own planning, of
Yeah.
course.
It's intense, but if you have good time management skills, then you will do very fine, very, very fine.
Cool. You're already talking about midterms, and the next question is on that. How is a year of most of the study programs at Thyssen structured? So do you have like 1 year, or do you have like 2 semesters, or 3 trimesters, or 4 blocks? Or I don't know if you can go to 5, 6, 7, but how is it divided? And you were talking about midterms, we will talk about that in a second. But how is a year of most of the study programs at Thyssen structured? Tell us, how is it structured? Most of the time?
For bachelors, it's 2 semesters.
2 semesters.
But I know for econometrics students, it's 4 blocks, I believe,
Exactly.
if it still is.
Yeah,
And for masters, it's also 4 blocks.
So masters are 4 blocks, and
Yes.
the others are semesters. And it means like a course takes a semester or block, right? It's only in that period that you're doing it.
Yeah.
And what are the midterms then? Then it's like halfway through the semester.
Exactly, almost halfway through, and you get the chance to do like 20-30% of the total course value, like So on that period, so you can get the chance to do a bit of the course throughout the semester.
It's like part of your final grade already,
exactly,
right?
it's part of your final grade.
Okay,
exactly.
cool. And how many courses do you have per semester?
Per semester, you have 6
Okay, wow.
each semester. Well, it depends if you have some past exams from the previous years.
Now
you
we're
know?
talking.
Exactly.
Now we're talking. Okay, past exams.
So say maybe you can even have 8, 9 courses. Depends how well you perform at university.
Because you might want to retake one that you failed.
Exactly, because so you have finals and then you have resits, right?
Yeah.
Then if you fail at resits, you have to take it next year.
And do you have many resits, Cici?
Actually, this semester I don't. You see, Italian smart girl, we said.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Italian smart girl without any resits.
No,
do you have many resits? Did you have many resits?
A few. Not, for some
it's
courses.
It's not the end of the world,
no,
right?
No.
I have to tell you, I had to go on exchange because I still had a resit in my 4th year of the first year that I studied psychology. So they were like, no, you cannot graduate right now. Because I failed that course 6 times. It was horrible. And always with only half a point. Or, it was horrible.
What kind of course was it?
It was the course, I still remember it, Psychology in Health. In hell. Psychology in hell it became, let's have a look on the answers. Most said 2 semesters, of course, and that's the correct answer. Well done. But for some study programs like econometrics and some master's programs, you will have 4 blocks. We're talking about resits. How many opportunities, it was a great bridge to the next question, how many opportunities do you have to pass a course per academic year? So I already told you that I had to do many, many, many resits for one course. The smart Italian girl never has one, and Eveline is doing great as well. But how many opportunities do you have? Because you have to pass all your courses, of course, right? It's not possible to have one open.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Would be nice, but no.
No, you have to do all of them. And is it different now with the COVID measures that you get like an extra opportunity or something?
This year specifically, no. But last year, yes. You had the chance to, if you could prove that you had some coronavirus issues related, then they could have given you another chance, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so they could grant you one, but you have to apply for it. Really
exactly.
Straight.
You really need to show what's
that
the
you
motivation.
have some issues.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, let's have a look on the answers that the people watching gave. They said 2 times, and 2 times is the correct answer, of course. Yeah, you can do it at the first sit or at the resit, right? That are the options. And then next year you can do it again.
You have 2 options
and if you
again.
are like me, then the 3rd year you can do it 2 more times, and then after 4 years you will pass it.
Yeah.
If we talk about resits, we also have to talk about the BSA in Dutch, the BSA, which is a really interesting thing. Maybe you can explain what the BSA is without saying what it stands for, the abbreviation.
Okay.
Okay, Cici.
So the BSA, how can I not say those words?
Yeah, you can.
It basically consists of telling you to pass, because otherwise you get kicked out of the university.
Aha, so
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Exactly. So it says that you need a certain amount of credits to keep on with your studying.
Yeah.
Basically.
And how much is it?
It is I think on the first year, 42
yeah.
credits.
Of the
Out of the 60
Exactly.
in 1 year, yeah.
So in your
7 out of
first
10
year,
courses.
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry, 7 out of 10 courses.
7 out
Yeah.
of 10 courses, yes. So you need to pass 42 points of the 60, and if you don't pass it, then you get kicked out of university, which sounds really strict. But the thing is, otherwise, you have to do all the resits in the next year, and then we just see that you cannot manage the program anymore.
Yeah.
So it's actually, it helps you. And we get a lot of guidance to help you in the process, of course, because most of the times when somebody fails to get their BSAs, they made the wrong study choice. They don't like it that much.
They
didn't
realize they
prepare.
don't like
And
the
it's
course.
also if there's something happening in your personal life or something, then they can make an exception. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's not like they don't look at your personal situation,
Yeah.
but it's an important part to know, right? That you have to do something in the first year. Do many people fail to get that BSA? Let's say the answer to the question, the binding study advice.
Like I don't know. I think I once heard that like from all of the students, like 75% graduate within 4 years, I believe. So I think then 25 doesn't, or in more than 4 years.
It's chill. I mean, even if you take like another year in order to like complete everything, it's
fine.
better. No rush.
No, it is doable. But I thought that like 30% of the students don't get their binding study advice, which is quite a lot actually. But what you normally see in the first couple of weeks when people start studying, then they drop out already, right? They think, oh wow, it's really a big book and I really don't like it. Investing for dummies. So there we see already that people are dropping out, of course. So. But if you have the right motivation and you are prepared and you follow the student for a day program, then we are sure that you will make it, right? Because you can ask all your questions in just over 20 minutes to all students that are sitting ready for you guys. All right, that's the BSA. We still have 4 more questions to go. Let's go to living in Tilburg. Do you guys both live? Do you girls both live in Tilburg?
Yes.
Yeah.
And was it easy to find a room?
Yeah, for me it was, but it was like 5 years ago.
It's long ago.
And I've heard that it's getting harder and harder every year.
It became a little bit harder. Cici, for you?
I have a room, so a room it's pretty easy to find. If you're looking for an apartment or studio, then it is hard.
Then it is.
You have to look a lot in advance in order to find a proper house.
Yeah, but in general, if you want to find a room,
it's easy. It's very easy.
Can you afford it? Or is it like really expensive?
No, it's super affordable actually.
Yeah?
It's very affordable.
And you're from Milano, so everything is super affordable here.
Exactly. Right. If you compare a room of say 20 square meters in Milano and here, it's like 500 euros difference. I'm not even kidding.
Let's have a question on that. So what's the average monthly cost of rent for a room in Tilburg? Is it 356 euros, 400 euros, 474 euros or 611 euros? What do you pay, Eveline?
I pay 320.
320, okay,
Yes.
and you, Cici?
I pay $500.
You pay 500 bucks?
For a room.
For a room?
Yes, but it's a very special room because it's huge. It's like 30 square meters
wow.
and it's in a Hovelstraat. So it's in the middle of the city.
Oh, so you have
it's a bit overpriced, but it's worth it.
But it's worth it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And in Milano, you would only get like for this amount,
Yeah.
probably like 1 square meter somewhere, right? in the ghetto of Milano.
No, come on. Perhaps you're lucky enough to find something decent.
All right, but I have to say, in Tilburg, it is really affordable. It still is. It has been for over 20 years now.
Yeah.
Because when we look at the answers, then the first answer is what you pay in Tilburg. The second answer is what you pay in Breda. The third one is the average of Utrecht. And what will be the final one then?
Amsterdam. Of course.
Amsterdam, yes.
Of course.
611 euros for a room in Amsterdam. So it is affordable here. Is it easy to find a room?
Yes.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Yes.
What's the tip or advice that you can give the viewers?
Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Facebook
Groups forever.
Yeah.
They're super helpful. There are new rooms listed like every day.
Yeah.
And you just have to message the guy on Messenger and say, hey, can we
And
book
is it harder for an international student to find a room than for a Dutch student?
A little bit, I think. Yeah.
There are some tenants or some landlords that ask for Dutch people only, but it's pretty rare, honestly. Like I think as an international student, you still can manage to find a room
Of
pretty
course.
easily.
And the most important Facebook group to you guys is Woonruimte aangeboden gezocht Tilburg.
Yes.
Write that down. Yes, for all the international students, write that down. Woonruimte aangeboden gezocht Tilburg. I'm sure that somebody will put it in the chat for you guys, that you can find it easily. And there are also other websites where you can easily find a nice room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Looking forward to meet you here in Tilburg. Well, that's about the room. Then you live in Tilburg. Then we also have, of course, really nice hotspots. We already talked about it. Let's first show one hotspot to the people at home. And that's this one. Beautiful pictures, a little bit blurry. But this is one of the hotspots of Tilburg. And my question to you guys is, which of the hotspots in Tilburg is this? Is this the Warambebos, the Wilhelminapark, the Racehof, or the Spoorzone? You already learned some Dutch words with this question. Yes, it is. I think I can already tell you that this is like actually quite unique that we still have this, because they wanted to tear this apart.
Why,
This total hotspot almost wasn't here, but thank God for the financial crisis of 2010. They didn't have the money to renovate that full part. They kept it alive, and after that they made it beautiful.
Yeah,
and it's,
thank God.
of course, ladies, what was this?
Spoorzone.
The Spoorzone.
Yeah.
Yes. City center, right behind the station, many nice bars.
A beautiful,
Beautiful area where we also have festivals in summer, and you have the biggest fair, you know, with the kermis. You know the kermis?
Kermis,
The kermis, yes.
And also it's where we had the Top Week campus.
The Top Weekend.
there,
Yes.
So it's a really
It's a
nice,
nice-
new part of the city center, actually. It's a little bit more industrial. And we have the most beautiful library in the world. It was voted last year as
Oh.
most beautiful library in the world,
Well, it's
the
nice.
Lokhal,
Yes.
which is the old hall where they
Yeah.
renovated trains and
Yeah.
locomotives. And that's also part of Tilburg. So, really cool. You already told us in the beginning of this quiz that you have a favorite other hotspot that opened, I think, 1.5 years ago.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
one?
The Spoorpark.
The
Spoorpark.
Spoorpark. Let's have a look at the Spoorpark.
Hi guys, welcome at the Spoorpark. The Spoorpark is a quite new park in the city center of Tilburg. The Spoorpark, in Spoorpark you can have fun activities with your friends and fellow students. Like for example, doing a picnic or just having a beer on the grass. In the background you can see the West Point Tower. That is the highest tower of Tilburg. The Spoorpark also has some cafes and restaurants, and there is also a skating rink and a volleyball beach. Hi there. As you can see, I'm standing on an old train track. That's also why this park is called Spoorpark, which means train track park in Dutch. Next to me, you see a nice restaurant, which will be fully open again once Corona has passed. So you can have a nice drink with your friends while you're in the park.
Yes, and it still looks really empty, but that's because, of course, it's a brand new park, so it still needs to grow.
Yeah.
But when you will be studying here, it will look a bit more full. And right
Yes.
now, when I walk through the Spoorpark, it's so busy, all on 1.5 meters. We're doing
Yeah.
that quite well, actually.
Yeah.
But with many students having a picnic together
Yes.
and having a nice time at the Spoorpark. I love it. It's,
Exactly, and it's only students at the sport park.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, and
not
me.
even
Students and me.
Students, your little families, but mostly students.
Yeah.
So you see all the people.
It's like your gathering place right now.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
honestly.
It's a good place. It's near the
Yeah.
city
Yeah.
center, and it's really nice
Its
to be
timing was perfect, like the 2 months
Yeah.
before Corona
And there is-
came. It's like open.
Exactly, yeah. Cool. It's a lovely park. So when you would come to Tilburg, you will, of course, visit the Spoorpark. We go to the final 2 questions, and we have 13 questions in total because Tilburg is known in the Netherlands as
013.
013. And 013 is also the biggest pop podium of the south of the Netherlands, which we have here in the city center as well. So interesting thing. So 13 questions to you guys, and one of the final questions is about drinks. We love drinks, right?
Yes.
We are in a bar. I would love to have a drink, but we cannot do that. But yeah, one of the favorite drinks of you girls. Oh no, we cannot say that yet. Oh yes, we
So
might
close.
say it later on. I need to guess what the question is. But the question is, which of the following specialities originate from Tilburg? Are those bossenbollen, bolus, Van Dobbe kroket, or schrobbeler? Yes. You all know these, right? The
Yes.
bossenbollen, you love them?
Actually, I don't.
Yes? You don't know? You don't know the bossenbollen?
Oh, I know what you're eating today.
You-
Today we remedy.
Do you know the bolus? No, not the bolus. The Van Dobbe kroket?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's
really
of course.
good.
Okay,
Okay,
that
finally.
Mamma mia,
And
that's amazing.
Do you know
yeah.
the schrobbeler?
Yeah, that I know.
Oh,
also.
why
That
do
I
you know
also
it?
Because actually, like we drank, it's like that big brown bottle, right, with like
Yes.
the green etiquette, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I've seen it all over the place in Dutch people's houses, and I tried it once. I guess. I don't even remember.
You don't even remember. That's not a good thing. No, but we have
It was a great night.
It's like a speciality from Tilburg. It's an old carnival drink, of course. In
Right, the
south
carnival
of the
drink.
Netherlands, we drink a lot of schrobbeler.
It's in a kruik.
In a kruik. It's not in a bottle. You cannot say a bottle. It's not
How
allowed.
dare
It's a
you.
kruik.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Krauk, okay.
But you all have to pronounce this word right. So schrobbeler, remember that. And we have many more drinks and specialities coming from Tilburg, like, for example, the La Trappe special beer.
Yeah, super
The
good.
most
Amazing.
beautiful beer in the world, voted best beer for a couple of years
It's
right
really
now.
good beer.
And so we have so many more, like the, what is it? Worstenbrood met spek van Roy Donders. Hè? Ken je, hè?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Very good, but most of you knew. And we are actually wondering, I wanted to do something nice at the end of the quiz. If you can draw your favorite drink for us. So they can draw right now on their mobile phones.
No way.
Amazing.
Yes,
That's
they
so
can, they
cool.
can. And then we can see their favorite drinks. So I think we will get some milk or some beer maybe.
It's
But
a
look
square.
at that, look at that. I made 100 of them so that everybody can join. We see cocktails coming in, glass of red wine, a kruik. I see a big kruik. I see... It's really hard to distinguish what drink it is, of course.
I see
Yeah.
wine and
I
cocktails.
see coffee, many things, MAK drink.
Mug drink.
But I see many, many, many beers. And that's nice to know, of course. Tilburg is close to Belgium, so we also have many special beers
Yes.
here in Tilburg. We have some great places where you can drink them. Well, I will make a screenshot of this one. This is one to put in a nice
What is
frame.
24?
Who is 24?
Yeah, I don't understand what's written. there.
Zijwiel.
Savio.
I don't know it. It might be some nice drink.
Craft
But
beer, yeah.
look at Tinto Verano. I see Tinto Verano. See, grazie. Beautiful. Corona beer.
Wow.
Lovely.
Love
We go to the final question, and that's a really easy one for us, and it is the hardest one for you guys watching at home. Because what's the official flag of Tilburg? Is it A, B, C, or D? The official flag of Tilburg. And you see them right now. Did you?
I know which one it is because right now it's like Koningsdag and people in Tilburg are like putting flags outside.
Yeah.
So I know which one it is.
It's a tricky one, though.
It's tricky.
It's a tricky
yeah.
one.
It's
Why?
tricky.
Because we also have like the unofficial flag in here.
Yeah.
In this question.
Ah, for
Yes.
real?
Because which one is the unofficial flag, Eveline?
It's C.
It's C. And why is that an unofficial flag?
Yeah, it's from Carnival, I believe.
It's the carnival flag. Yeah. So we have the carnival flag, and D was the flag of. Do you know it? D. That's a hard
D,
one.
is it Brabant?
Yes, it's the province. Very good. And B was
Sweden.
and A, ladies and gentlemen, and most of you knew. So well done. A is the flag of Tilburg. Well.
Good job.
I loved it working with you guys. We did a great quiz, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to say to the international potential students watching?
Potential students. Tilburg is very fun. Very
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, it's fun. You'll meet a lot of people. So if you're social, you will love it. And yeah, I love it here, honestly.
Nice
It's cool.
advice.
Yeah.
Eveline?
I could have Could not have said it better. So
You totally agree. Well, I agree with them as well, and I hope that we can meet you in a couple of months here in a bar or at a terrace or in the Spoorpark or somewhere else at Tilburg University. We of course still have to see if Fabian is still winning.
Yes.
We will go to that in a
see.
second. But to all of you guys, really important, if you still have any questions, on the platform you see on your left-hand side a tab called Sessions, and there the students are waiting for you to answer all the questions that you might still have. We go to the prize.
Yeah,
The
let's
Maze
go.
Dolores with drinks, etc., etc., etc. Fabian, I hope you are still watching and that you won. Let's
we are
see.
rooting for you.
Oh, where is it? It's not coming in. How can this happen? Where is it? Oh, wait, I have to do something really cool. I go to the different screen. Here it is. It's Elke who won. Fabian, you made mistakes.
bravo.
You made 4 mistakes in the second part. But Elke's son is 11 points. Well done,
Bravo.
Elke. You go to Dolores. Fabian came second. Well done, Fabian. Anja,
Bravo, Fabian.
third. Very good. And then we have Liv, Sander, Len, Koos, Niels, all with 8 points. So
Good
they
job.
were already a little bit Tilburg experts.
Yes.
Yes.
Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, here from the city center of Tilburg, I wish you all a very pleasant afternoon. Ask all your questions on the platform and enjoy your weekend already. Eveline, Cici, thanks for being my guests.
Thank
I
you.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And you guys, good luck with choosing the right study program. Goodbye.